This was at 7:20 a.m., so the storm had just passed me. The rain had just passed me. No, this is at 8:40 a.m., which is just about 5 minutes ago. And the storm is way past me, but I got a little bit of rain, I think. I haven't checked the rain gauge, but the sidewalk is wet. So I'll be checking later. So that the rain, last night, the rain was to the northwest of St. Louis. So it came across me and gave me something. Looks like it expanded as it came across, so I might have got some rain. The forecast was for rain last night, so it did rain. Just don't know how much yet. It's 53 degrees at 9 a.m. So it's not too bad. And the sun's out. That's good. Just from looking at this overflow from this tub from the gutter, it doesn't look like it rained that much. I could be wrong. But it did rain something. Hey, cat. It did rain something last night. Let's go find out how much. On my rain gauge over there on the post. There's something. Looks like about 3/8 of an inch. That's not too bad. That'll help that grass seed grow. I got a plan. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna take the tractor out there. I want to do something. Yeah, it might be a mistake, but I want to try something. Just to see if it'll help the grass. We'll see. Anyway, I got 3/8. No, 3/6. Yeah, 3/8. 3/8. 3/8 of an inch last night or this morning. I guess I'm just gonna leave this in here because it's supposed to rain some more this week. So I'll just leave it in here and I'll see how much it adds. The rain adds to it. As long as it don't get frozen, I'll have to keep an eye on the temperature at night. If it gets too cold, I'll have to dump this. I could just dump it now and be done with it. Yeah, maybe I'll just dump it now. Yeah, that's better. No sense taking a chance of having this freeze and break. Yeah, a little rain, that helped. Hey girl. Yeah. A gentle breeze. It's pretty nice though. I'm starting to get used to the cold. Takes time to condition myself every year when the weather changes. Now I gotta get used to the cold coming in the winter. And in spring I gotta get used to the heat coming in summer. And it's just a cycle I gotta put up with. But it's mostly gentle. This time of year it's okay. And spring is okay. It's just hot summers are hard and cold winters are hard. 2 seasons are okay. Spring and fall. Hi, cat. I already fed you. Stop crying all the time. Crying for your baby? Yeah, you lost 2 kittens this year. One right away by some animal, and the second one lasted for a few months, but then something happened to it. Got sick. Somehow got sick. Anyway, bull's up there bellowing, and that calf, that heifer calf that I'm weaning, it's always moving and always bawling. Well, look at the grass. The grass looks greener. Looks greener now after that rain. Always looks green after a rain. Yeah, cat. Yeah, there's hardly any leaves on the trees anymore. Yeah, a few on these here. This oak still got some. Yeah. But this, what do you call it? Mulberry, it lost its leaves. Cows ate some of them, I think. But most of the trees, the walnuts, all the trees, poplar, yeah, most of them have lost their leaves. The pears still have a few on that one, and the oaks. Almost everything else, but it won't be long. They'll all be bare. Getting ready for winter. Ready to go sleep. To survive the cold. Okay, guess it's time to go feed the calves in the barn and check the water, or water them. Now to take care of the calves that are locked up in the barn. Yeah, I gotta buy a post. A bigger post. I got a post, but it's not. It's like that size. I want something bigger. I would go to that feed store and buy a big wooden post, and I think I'd get a. I'll need some quickcrete too to put it in the ground around it, and I'm gonna fix this post here. It's very loose. Oh, I just broke it some more. Only thing holding it up is this T-post, I think. Anyway, I'll get it fixed one of these days. One of these days I'll get it fixed. And when I fix it, I'm going to a few years ago, that's what knocked down that tree there, and broke off that tree over there. Broke it off. I saw it off, but most of it broke off during a storm. It also broke. That storm also broke that power pole there, the old one. Where's the old one? I forgot where. Oh, it's laying up against the north side of the building, the carport area. Anyway, it broke. The wind was so strong, it broke that power pole, and luckily it was leaning against the tree. It didn't actually fall down, so I didn't actually lose power, but it was broke off at that thing. They came out and replaced it, but they couldn't get the broken part out of the ground, so they drilled a hole right next to it, and that's why the power line that's underground has got a gap between it, because they couldn't get the old post out of the ground. They tried, but they couldn't do it. I probably could have helped them, but I figured they're the experts. Anyway, that wind broke that pole off, broke that tree. This gate was across here, and it slammed that tree against that gate and bent it. And it also blew them over. Two of them blew them over. Yeah, so when I fix this post, I'm going to take the gate off anyway. So I'm going to take the tractor and drive over it and see if I can straighten it out. Although when I straightened the gate out over at the big pasture, the top of the road, when I ran over it, I flattened the metal there. I flattened it, so I'm going to try to figure out a better way to straighten that without flattening the metal. I like to see my trailer over there, out of my way until they need it. Everybody's relaxed. Where's White Bulls? I think's on the other side. I think I see the calves over there though in the barn. Let's go take care of them first before I take the tractor out to the big pasture to do some work out there again. No pears today, girls. Oh, I had to close the gate to read to get behind the gate to read the rain gauge earlier, and I forgot. That's how the bully comes in. Comes in from down there. It goes through this gate to get to the cattle here, because they can't cross They can't cross around the back side of the barn anymore because I got the cattle, those calves penned up in there. So I guess I better open this gate again. Doing okay there, boy? Uh-oh, I forgot to turn the water on. I gotta go back to the house, turn the water on. There they are, they're waiting for me. Waiting for some pears, I guess. But, no pears for you, and no corn for you either. And none for you either. I gotta walk back and turn the water on. What are you waiting for? Come on in. Yeah, that's on my to-do list, to replace that post with a bigger post. Yeah, I need some quickcrete to go around the post because I don't have any rock. I also need to straighten this gate out too when I change the post. Hi there. New moon, huh? Oh, you're tearing the bale down, aren't you? Slowly. There's lots of maple leaves from the maple tree. That's the leaves. Let's get this done. I got things to do today. Or at least one thing. Okay. You want pears, but I don't have none for you. It doesn't look like anything got into my ground corn. Waiting for something? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Right now I'm still working on this bag here. I'll cover that back up. At least that's safe from the animals. Okay, let's put some corn and pears in there. You hog, you. She was eating in there and you pushed her out of the way. No, he's more interested in the corn today. But she was eating on the pears. Yeah, she'd rather have the pears. So, a little crowding into that one. At least they're getting along now. Come on, learn to share. Come on. One of you got to come over here on this side. Guess when they're done with that side, they both come over here then. Yeah, she's more interested in the pears. She likes those pears. Yeah. But he likes the corn now. Yeah, it must be the molasses in it. Well, while I'm waiting for them to eat that, I guess they better fill the water up. Oh, they didn't eat. They didn't eat as drink it. They didn't drink as much water as they did last time, but looks like they knocked the bale over. So what I got to do now is pull this water thing away from there. I was going to get hay in it. Take care of that first. Well, if I have to, I can move it farther up here. I'll have to close that gate, but then, yeah, I can still close it. I use this pipe gate if if I have a problem with the calf going in, I can always close that gate behind it here because I'm loading them from this door. Yeah. Eventually, when I let these two out, the other cattle will come in here and clean this up. Yeah, they didn't drink as much last night as they did. I should say yesterday and last night. Oh look, I can see an animal out there. Somebody's out over by the bridge. Not sure which one that was. It was a white one. So either the white cow or the white bull or the young white bull. I see some more. They're coming up out of the creek. They're coming up out of the creek. I'll be going out there with the tractor pretty soon. They're still eating on that same one. They haven't found this side yet. I guess they like to share. Well, it's kind of crowded there, boys and girls. I guess I don't have to fill it up all the way. But I might as well. That's what I come out here for. Yeah. You can't go through here no more. You let go around that way. Yeah. Still haven't found it yet, huh? Oh, she found it. She wants the pear. She loves those pears. Oh, he found it now too. Yeah, now they're on this one. I guess they ate the other. I guess they ate most of the corner. She likes those pears. I still got a few left. And I got some more at the house. Yeah. That I could spare because they're getting old. I still eat them. I even ate some of these parts of them before I gave them to them. They're still good. They're still good. They are sweet. Enjoy, you guys. Enjoy your food. Ready to turn the water off. Okay, I'm done here. If you're smart, you go around the post to get to this side. Oh, yeah, they'll eat it all up eventually. Okay, let's go. Let's go back to the house and get ready to move the tractor. Hey, what you guys will have to make do with the hay I gave you. Yeah. No special treats for you right now. No pears, no corn. Okay, lots of leaves on the ground, but I don't think they're not eating these. I thought they would, but they don't. At least none that I see. Better turn the water off before I forget. I'm going that way anyway. Get to know those two in there because I'm going to let them out eventually. Another week or so. Whenever she stops mooing for her milk, for the milk. Yeah, these mulberries are different somehow. The one that fell over, that one there, this one's dead, but that one there that fell over, that's laying in the ground, there's still some life left in it. It's still partially alive on the top part, because I still get berries on that side. But this one here, they grew together. I'm not sure about this one though. I don't know if they come male and female because this one never did have any berries, never had berries on it. I don't know why. It must be a male, I guess. But I didn't see no other things on it. I'm not sure. Anyway, but I still got that one over there. Up there. I get mulberries off of that one. Okay. It's time to get the tractor going. Okay. That job is done. I'm not going to use this blade anymore, I don't think. So I'm going to take it over there by the old gas tank where I had it stored. I'm going to unhook it there and leave it, and I'm going to hook up the bale spear. Okay, I took the blade off, put it over there, and I put the spear on. Okay, head out to the hay. Let's head out to the big factory. Now I'm going to move one bale of hay. Even if I don't use it here. Yeah. Look at that cow. He's rubbing on my tray. Yeah, you heard me. Only got one strand of wire on this side, so I trust it and respect it. Yeah, she's still rubbing on my tree, my pear tree. Yeah, if there's no grass in here, I should let them out. I'll probably do that when I feel that. I'll have to leave the gate down there open so they can go in and go to the bottom and that's what's going up there. They don't need to be in here. Alright, let's get moving. Let's go out and move one bale. Big factor, I gotta say. Look at that, sun came out. Yeah, kind of cloudy, overcast today, but it's still pretty warm. I got a switcher now, I can take it off. I'm sweating. I also got my boots on. Long pants, which I don't normally wear unless I'm wearing boots or a long sock. Okay. And I don't like the feel of the rubber against my skin. Okay. Let's get on track. Hey, Belay. Enjoy yourself. Yeah. Tractor ready to go. So am I. on, off. These are the bales from this year, so I'm going to grab one. I guess I'll get this one right here. I want to use it somewhere. They can eat it too, but if I'm making a mistake, well, I'll have to live with it. There's a deer. Right there. Oh, it jumped over my fence. He came out of my woods there. He's over there. He's over there by there. There goes. Yeah, only one though. Yeah, most of the stag. Most of the stag. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go back to work. Starting to warm up today. Yeah, sun's brighter. Less clouds now, but it's still a nice cool breeze though. Check it later, see if they look at it. may not work out the way I'm hoping, but my plan is to set the bale up here somewhere and roll it down, unroll it down the hill to help cover up the grass seed that I sowed yesterday. And if there's any grass seed in here, like usually is when there's baby grasses coming up in there, see, from where the bales were fed. So I'm hoping that'll be simple. Plus the grass seed I already sowed. Anyway, from the way the bale looks like it rolled this way, see? It's rolled this way, so I need to set it down with this side facing there, so when I unroll it, roll it down the hill, it will be unrolled. Yeah. Let's see if I can make it happen. That's my plan anyway. I think I'll start right here on this high spot right here. Roll down. The problem is the ground's a little bit wet down there now, and cattle might mark it up, but they'll be stepping on the hay while they eat it. And I chose these newer bales because they're not as flat on the bottom, so it should roll easier. Yeah, like I said, the only problem is that once they start walking on it, and it's going to retain moisture where the hay's, but if they eat enough of it, then it probably won't dry on it much this winter when it's muddy. Yeah, because I don't need to go back there if I don't have to. I can drive her around from that side, but I'm not going to drive through here until next year probably. Anyway, that's my plan, and hopefully that'll help the grass grow and protect the grass too that does grow. Yeah, and now once it gets down to that bottom of that hill, maybe there'll be it'll be easier to roll the rest out. I don't know how far it's going to roll. Probably roll pretty far though. Yeah. If nothing else, I'll just leave it there and let the cattle scatter it. Yeah, but the problem is it's going to retain moisture, and it might be too muddy to drive on it until all the straw, hay, and until it rots real good. But I'm just trying to grow grass, that's all. Okay. All right, let's unroll it. Once I get the bale started, I gotta hopefully I can control it so I don't roll down the hill too fast and get off course. Yeah, I want to go down the middle. Yeah, I should have cocked it this way a little bit, but I think I can position it better once I get it on the ground. But I'll back up a little bit more and move it this way a little bit. What that'll do, let me get the net wrap off. If I do, hope I can do this right. Looks like this is the way to unroll it, but the spiral there is going this way, so I'm going to unroll it. I think that should work. I've got to do it before the cattle get here. Cattle haven't walked through here yet since yesterday. Yeah, all I got left to do is roll it. I may have gotten a little bit too close to the fence. The hard part is getting it started. Once I get it started, I think it'll roll. Then I might have to come to this side to keep it from rolling too fast. Oh, look, looks like they're eating that protein tub. I better get going. Cattle will be here pretty soon. Let's roll. I think I got it backwards. I think I got to unroll it. I got to turn it around. Roll it off that protein tub. There, he's done it. Turn the bale around, but I got to roll that bale up before they get down here. I don't know about this. I think I had it right the first time. Yeah, I had it right the first time. What was I thinking? Do it again. If I can beat them to it. If I can roll it down the hill before they get here. I'm not sure now. I couldn't get it to roll. Too heavy. I tried. I'm hoping the bull will get it started for me. Going down the hill. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Those three, those calves, look at those three. That's
Should be one more. 3. No. There's only 3 left. One I sold, from this year anyway. One I sold, one's up at the house, so that makes 5. So heating the protein tub. Come on, bully, do your thing. Roll it down the hill for me. You can do it. I was going to get the tractor to do it. That's just too heavy. I couldn't get it. I could rock it. That's about as. I'm going to get the tractor. I'm going to get it started. That's what I got it for. I think I can push it down now. Or the bolt does it. Okay, let's push and roll. So far so good. Hope there's going to be enough by the time I get down to the culvert. Man, it's hard to roll. I just had to get on this side of it to slow it down where the dark cow and the red cow are. I was starting to roll too fast, but I got it. I had to steer it a little bit. Keeps wanting to roll this way. Must be the hill. Anyway, I got it this far, but there's no way I'm going to roll that up the hill. So I think I'll be trying to pull it up a little further, and I think I can turn it around. Swing this way, and then swing that in that way. Keep doing that until I get it, and I'll just roll it back over, probably to that side more. That's the plan, is let them eat the hay, push the seed into the ground, and hopefully there's some seed in here too from when they baled it, because it was baled a little late, into May, beginning of June, so the fescue was probably seeded out already. I just gotta rest. Yeah, let's see if I can turn that around first. I wanted to go up the hill, but I didn't think there was going to be this much left. Yeah, I'll go on this side, and then when I get past the culvert, I'm going to swing it that way and go up that side, closer to the fence. At least I'm going to try. First thing is see if I can turn this around. I hope this works. Hope this hay, what's left, don't keep it too muddy in here. My goal is to get the grass to grow. That's what I'm hoping for. Because when I sowed it in the spring, it didn't grow too good all summer. Well, this is the fescue. It looks like it was just blooming. Looks like it just started to bloom because it's a little purple. And the other one is the one on the left is orchard grass, I think. Yeah, I don't know if it went to seed or not, because this looks like it was still blooming. It's got purple on the tips of the blooms. Oh well, either way, I got seed on the ground there. What was I going to do? Still trying to catch my breath. Let's see if I can turn this thing around. We'll try to roll it up a little bit more And I think I'm at my limit right there. That's a steep hill. And the bale's too big. I'm gonna swing that one that way, and then I'll swing this one this way, and keep going that way, a little bit at a time until I get it all the way turned around. Then I'll unroll it back the way I came, at least on the flat area. I did manage to roll it up the hill a little bit. I used my knee as a brace on the bale. Then I took that in and kept shoving it this way. Now I'm going to take the other end and shove it the opposite way. So I get it turned around and then I'll roll it back down right through there. It's going to overlap a little bit. That's okay. That's what I want. I want them to spread that grass out and push the seed and hay in the ground. And if there is any grass seed in this bale, that'll just add to the seed that I sowed yesterday. I almost got it. It's ready. It's wanting to roll down now. So I need to get on that end and push it more this way. That way, that end will overlap the middle, and this will be on the outside edge. Outside edge. Ah. Now I know why people buy bale end rollers. It's too hard by hand. Oh, they're doing what I wanted. Maybe I should come out more over this side. I'll just keep it on this side since they're standing in the dirt. I don't drive close to the fence anyway. Yeah, that's what I do. Oh, I'm ready to roll it back down the hill. I'll stay on this side. Yeah, I don't worry about the other side. I don't go that close. I don't go that close to the fence anyway. Besides, that side's already hard. This is the soft side over here. That's the dirt I moved yesterday. Or spread around. Let's roll. He just can't wait. He wants to eat on the bale. Oh, he was. Okay, I got a good start. Let's go. Yeah, at least I got something up that side of that hill. Okay. Almost done, yeah. I don't need to go too close to the fence there. They'll scatter some of it. I want to put some over there. Yeah, over there. Just a little bit. I'll try to keep this bale half on and half off. Fresh stuff, don't you? Yeah, right off the bale. Yeah. Smart guy. Yeah. You know where the good stuff is, don't you? You're taking after your papa. He likes to go for the middle too. Or actually he just rubs off the outside to leave the middle. I hate to interfere with your eating, but I gotta finish unrolling this. I probably won't get it all the way up there. Yeah. Well, if I don't, maybe I'll turn it around and come back on this side. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what's there. Okay, boy, you have to settle for what's on the ground, because I gotta go. I gotta roll. I gotta roll. Got it past the culvert. Right past that bale, there's a little low spot, and then that little hill I left from the dirt that I was scraping. So once I get down in there, hopefully I can get it back up. Keep going, at least up to close to where those calves are, and that white cow. Yeah, and then I'm going to try to, if there's anything left, I'm going to try to roll it across and come back this way. We'll see. See, there's a low spot down here. But this here is a higher level, so maybe I can get it past there and up, and keep it along the edge here, just like I did this one. Half on and half off. To see that they like the hay. They sure are loving it. That's that spring first cutting, I should say. End of May, beginning of June, I forget exactly when. Now you want to eat on the bale. I got it, that's your baby. That's the baby, that one, first calf. That's her first calf. And she got a little skinny because that heifer, I got the big heifer from the mama cow, which is there. Her calf was nursing off of her too, alongside this one. So she was feeding two calves there for I don't know how long. And her calf was 2 months older than that one. Okay, let's keep rolling. I'm getting there. This guy here, her calf's up there. Yeah, up on top of the hill. Yeah, they sure are liking this hay. Julie's minding his business up there. I'm doing the unrolling today, boy. Take some of the strain off of you. Well, I'm taking your fun away too, ain't I? No, don't go tearing it out. That's it. Go ahead. That's it. Roll it for me. Good. Good. Oh, you're crooked. You're going crooked. Thanks for the help, but you're not very efficient with it. Okay, you want to roll this in. There you go. That's it. Pretty close. Come on this end first. Well, I'm getting you trained pretty good, huh? Come over on this end. Roll this end. Come on. You gotta roll this. Get that up there. Close. You're all crooked now. I gotta take over. I'm not done yet. I gotta I gotta roll it past the bull and down the other side. So far, so good. Hey, boy, I just rolled it there. Heck, you're gonna have to move, boy. You're gonna have to move. I gotta roll it down that side. Guess I'll have to chase him out of there. Yeah, I'll get it closer to this side now, just to keep it even. You're gonna have to move, boy. You're in my way. You're in my way. You're okay, but you're in my way. Okay, this should be my last pass. Whatever's left, I'll leave on the other side. Sun's out, it's getting hot. I'm almost done though. Hope this helps the grass to grow here. I'll try not to drive on it until next year. If grass grows, then it's all right. Not while the ground's wet from rain. Almost. I should make it to the other side at least. Gotta catch my breath. Yeah, I think she's got a big belly. I don't know if that's from hay or she's pregnant. Bull was trying to breed her a couple of weeks ago. but I'm not sure what that was. That was the same time the calf was. The first time I noticed that other big calf was stealing milk from her. There, I'm done. Yeah, hopefully just let the grass grow. I'll help the grass to grow. If not now, next spring. The last part of the bale, the center, I couldn't unroll it, so I just left it right there. It's hard to unroll, so I just flipped it around and it's laying this way. Yeah. If the cattle try to push it while they eat it, it'll just go up against that log, which is okay. I think that's pretty good. Just what I had planned. Was a good plan or not remains to be seen. I'll find out next year when I try to drive through here. What are you doing, boy? You still trying to breed here? I'm gonna get on the other side and look at it from that angle. Now he's checking her, see if she's in heat. Her tail's in the air, and she didn't pee. Actually, I didn't see her. Maybe she did. Yeah, he's hanging around. He's hanging with her lots recently. She may not be bred, but he'll get around to it. I think that big calf stealing milk from her slowed her cycles down, or slowed something down. Yeah. But without that other calf nursing on her, she should come back. She might have a calf late though next year, but as long as she has a calf, it's okay. At least I know the reason why. Oh boy, I'm done. Yeah, I think I did a pretty good job. Whether it's going to work or not, I don't know. But it's worth a try. I know whenever they seed a seed a lawn, they always cover it with straw, yeah, or some kind of mulching material or something to help it grow, keep it moist. I'm ready to head back to the house. I got another job I want to do today. I'll need a truck for that though. Here's that road I made the other day. And here's that, what did they call it? Blackjack. Yeah, I found out that's a blackjack. It's still got the leaves. Blackjack oak. And that's a hickory, smooth bark. I'm not sure what that is, but that's another smooth bark hickory. I'm not sure what that is. I really don't know what that. That's a white oak, I know that. I think that's an elm. Maybe. If it ain't an elm, it's a white oak. I know this little one's a white oak. I think it's that big one in the back is. I think it's an elm. Yeah, a lot of persimmons, about 8 persimmons in there. They're all small though. They make good poles. Yeah, they make good poles. Yeah, that's a hickory. Smooth hickory. That tree back in there that I got the fence tied to, that goes across the dam, that's a shagbark hickory. I'll get a closer look at it since I'm here. Yeah, lots of tall persimmons in there. Okay, let's go take a little walk while I catch my breath. Yeah, I can tell by the roots. That's an elm. That's a big one. You don't really see too many big elms, but that's an elm, all right. I can tell by the leaves now. That's an elm. White oak here. Still haven't decided what that is yet. There's no walnuts on the ground, so it's not walnut. And there's no leaves on it. I was thinking it's a persimmon, but or maybe a wild cherry. Could be a wild cherry. Yeah, I'll have to wait until spring. But that's a smooth bark hickory. I still got some leaves on it. That's a red oak. I don't know what that is. I think that's an ash. That's an ash tree. Yeah, I don't even know if it's alive. But. And that's the, I had to look it up. That's the blackjack. Blackjack oak, I could tell by the leaf. Sort of like a pear shape. Wide at the bottom, narrow at the top. That's an elm. Another smooth bark hickory. What else you got in here? There's a couple. There's one. That's oak with the red leaf. That's an oak. That I don't know what that is. Could be I don't know. Sassafras, elm. What do they call this? Persimmon. Another elm. Sassafras. What's it? Persimmon. I think that's persimmon down there too. Sassafras. Persimmon. Persimmon. Don't know down there. I think it's persimmon. This I know is a wild cherry. That's a wild cherry. So if that's a wild cherry, that one ain't. I still don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I can't tell by the bark. I thought it might have been persimmon, but hickory, oak, elm, persimmon and elm together. Persimmon, another elm. I said that one right. That one I'm not sure of. Wild cherry maybe. There's a shagbark hickory. That's an oak. Here's a persimmon. That's a shagbark. Yeah, you can tell by the shagging bark. Yeah, there they are. Eating on the new road. Yeah, you can see the shagbark better. Still a hickory though. Shagbark. Yeah, a lot of shags up there. A lot of shag going on. Yeah, a lot of shagging. Yeah. See how the bark is peeling away? That's just the nature of the tree. Yeah, I got a nice little road here now. Come up this way, across the dam. Like a wide area now to drive. Avoid trees. And I got that culvert in there to keep that drier. Got some dirt. Raised it up here in the spring. And last 3 or 4 days, or at least 3 days, I scraped some more dirt off that hill with my blade, tractor and blade, and pushed it over there. Spread it out across the culvert crossing. And we're good to go. And here's the branch below the pond dam. Yeah, I would have liked to have made this whole thing into a pond, at least as far down as I could, depending on the boundary line. I could have went to that double tree over there. Yeah, that's probably the boundary right there, that double tree. Two trunks. I could have made a dam that far anyway, or anything back here, but I didn't want to mess with this big tree. And another one over there. Yeah. But I could try something if I feel like it someday, if I got the money. there's not much stuff in there. I could push that one out. Yeah, what I could do is I could still have this all pushed out. Leave these. Leave leave the big ones. Even if they get dead, get killed by the water. I could still put a dam back there somewhere, a lower dam, and then have it cleared out. Push it that way. Like I did here. Push all this stuff. Take this T-post and stuff out of here, and push it down. Put a dam. Dig this out and put a dam there, and have another pond below this one. That would work. Although I might just leave this. I might just leave this fence here, because if I want water, I want a pond down there. I don't want the cows walking up on this pond dam here, so I will have to put a fence. So I'll just leave that fence there, and put some wire gates across here. Wire gate across here, so they can't come on. They won't be able to walk back here onto the dam. Then I'll do the same thing over there. Make sure they can't walk. They can walk on the dam over there then. Yeah, that's something to think about. Between this work I want to do here and the road I wanted to put through there. I got ambition. I just don't have the money to do it. Okay, let's get back to my tractor and go home. Look what I found over here. I got some elms growing. I don't think I want trees on my pond dam. Got another one there. I don't think there's any trees in this area. Oh, there's some trees back there maybe. Yeah, I'm going to cut them out next year, because the roots might ruin my dam. Anyway, that's what I did today. Rolled a hay bale out by myself. A cow helped me a little bit toward the end. Okay. Let's go to the tractor and go home and bring the truck back. Not to here, but somewhere. The more I think about it, the more I'd like to put another pond down here, at least part way. But the same size as this one. But down here, and yeah, put a dam across there somewhere. It wouldn't be too hard to clean up most of these trees. I'd take that one out. Push it all, all the trees would be pushed down that way. The bigger ones on the side would be left. I'd leave that one and the other ones up there. Water probably won't go up this high, but it might. Have to wait and see. I have to get the level out. See where to put the overflow. I'd leave these. I think that one over there is dead. I might have it knocked down. Yeah, something to think about. And if I get the money. Sun's shining again, off and on. Still a few clouds that's hanging around. Not so much above. Just over that way. Over there. But since I'm here, I better go check that protein tub I put yesterday. I think I put this here yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I can't tell if they ate any or not. Oh well. It'll show up. The licking will show up sooner or later. I saw them. I saw them eating on it, so I guess they tasted it. There. I'm running out of phone memory. I better go back to the. Oh, look, the sun's shining on that neighbor's over there. I can see it real good through the tree. Yeah, they're digging that. Look how they're pushing the hay up to eat the good stuff. Yeah, hopefully that works out. I won't get too muddy, and especially when they walk on it. With With the hay there, I think it'll soften the footprints. They won't get so deep when it does rain. Had 3/8 inch last night, so we'll see. All right, let's go back to tractor and go home. You can see how some of the grass grows through the hay bale. Some new grass. There's a little spot there. Yeah. Here's some more. Yeah, these are all. It's all grass seed from the hay bale. Here, there, there. A little bit here. This is old stuff. Here's some more. Here's a good example of the grass seed growing where the bale was. From the grass seed is from the bale. There's another spot over here. Not everywhere does it, just certain spots. And you can tell it's from the grass seed because it's real fine. It's a real fine grass. Okay, well, I did what I set out to do. I unrolled a bale over that grass seeded crossing over the culvert. Okay, let's go home. Okay, I'm almost, I'll get to plug in my portable battery power bank, the new one I bought. But I'm almost out of phone memory, I think. So I want to wait till I get back to the house to start recording again. One more look of what I did today. Well, it's 2 p.m. and I'm back at the house. I gotta download some videos before I can go out again with the truck. Well, it warmed up to 67 degrees at 2:20 p.m. So that's pretty good for November. Highlanders are hanging out there. White bulls over there behind the baler. Guess they've been hanging out here all day. I guess sooner or later they're going to go down and eat some hay down in the bottom down there where I feed them. Not sure when I'm going to feed them again. I still got plenty of hay left over. I think I'll wait till they're running real low. Well, it's 3:30. You know, at least forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I've been working on my editing my videos with something called it's a Microsoft Clip Champ. It's just a video editor program or something. Anyway, they made some improvements, I guess you could say, but they're not working the way they're supposed to work. I guess I've been using the Microsoft Clipchamp app, the desktop app, or just an app. Well, lately they used to work okay when they first they changed it from video editor. You could follow something to do with Microsoft. They changed the format somehow to. Then they changed it to Clipchamp now. Anyway, that's been a while ago. But recently, within the last month, I think, Microsoft, the Clipchamp's not working right. Sometimes you make a project, and in the middle of the project, a pop-up shows up that says there's a new version, so you have to either reload or go back to home. But when I do that, I can't. The project that I was working on doesn't show up, doesn't load. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. Most times it don't. Anyway, I've been trying to find a solution for that, and today I found just online. It says it's not the app, I guess. It's just the online Clipchamp video editor, just online. It's not part of my computer. It's not downloaded to my computer. It is in the computer because I had to download the Clipchamp app. That's what I've been using. But today I'm using now, since it wasn't working. I couldn't get my project to reload. So since I'm using just a straight video, a Clipchamp video editor, at least the pop-up still shows up, but at least I can refresh or reload. I can get my project back. It'll reload my project so I can continue. So that's where I'm at right now. Since that's downloading to creating a computer file, since that's working, I'm gonna drive out to the big pasture and cut some of them limbs off that tree I cut down on the road, on the pasture road going up to the top. Get that out of the way so I don't scratch my truck up so much. I guess it was yesterday when I was unloading the feed sacks at the barn. The cattle were over here on this side fighting with each other. I thought I heard something, and I just never fixed it. But I'm going to fix it today. They must have bumped my mirror. I heard something, but I knew it was bumped when I got back in the truck. The mirror was out of alignment, but I never did fix it yesterday. I'm going to fix it now. Yeah, they bumped it. Good thing it. Yeah, good. I was able to fix it. I forgot about the cows and the mirrors. Let's drive out there and cut a few limbs. I sat down in my chair here, and the back broke on the back on that side. Guess I have to get me a new one. Yeah. I think I already mentioned it. It's 3:30. Okay, I'm gonna drive out to the thing to where I'm gonna cut that tree up, or cut the limbs off that tree on the road. Yeah, that's what I got to cut up. I pushed it over as far as I could with the tractor. The tractor wheels got starting to go down that ditch, and I didn't want to get stuck in there. But I still got some limbs that hang out, and I scratch my truck sometimes if I get too close to this side. So I'm just gonna use my handsaw. Yeah, that'll work. I mean, I gotta go turn around first. Oh, they're still at it. That's good. They're spreading it out pretty good. How come I'm crooked? I'm on a slant here somewhere. Uh-oh. I should have brought a pitchfork with me. It looks like they're yeah, looks like they pushed the some of the hay up against the fence, but I don't think it's going to hurt nothing. They're making a nice nest there for themselves. That's good. Well, one of the reasons I did it this way is because I could sow some grass seed here yesterday, and I wanted to make sure that the grass seed was protected, and just hopefully whatever's left after they finish eating it, it'll help keep the grass seed moist. And if not this year, in next spring, it'll hopefully come up next spring. Well, let's go back to do what I came out here for. Cut them limbs. Oh, I'm going to stop at the protein tub first. I want to change it. Let's head over to the shelter, and I'm going to move that protein tub so it's easier for them to eat. Man, it's bumpy here. Hey! Okay, let's try that. I moved it out in the middle. That way they can eat, or more animals can eat on it, lick on it, whatever they do with it. There we go. That's heavy. Yeah, I remember the receipt. That's where I got the 200 thing from. It weighs 225 pounds. Where you going, Mama? She's going to go. I think she wants some of that protein tub. Yeah, the rest of them are over there eating. Since I gave them this bale, and they still got plenty left over from over by the corral, I'm not going to feed them this week. I'll wait until next week, or until I think they need some. Yeah, let's do that. I want them to concentrate on eating that anyway. But they still got plenty at the hayfield. Why do they always say hayfield over by the corral? Yeah, they still got some left here. So yeah, I won't feed them. I gave them that bale today, so I think that should be good. I did forget something today when I was leaving here with the tractor earlier today. I forgot to grab a bale to take back with me. I forget all about that. Yeah, I was going to grab one of these bales to take back to the house with me. Save me I mean, I was going back empty anyway, but I just forgot. Totally forgot. Anyway, let's go home. I'm going to close the gate at the top of the road as I leave. Okay, let's leave. Oh, I got to cut the branches off down here. What do we got here? What do we got? Okay, let's see what I can cut off of there. Yeah, I'm going to cut something a little bit off down there. At least so I don't hang over the road. I think the sun's back in there somewhere. Yeah, shining through right now. Yeah, that's because it's 4 p.m. This is the time of day them deer start coming through. Anyway, I may not see the sun again, so I figure I'll catch it now. Before it goes behind the cloud again, there it goes. Disappearing behind the cloud. What did I say? The sun is right there. Don't look as clear on the video though. Okay. That's trimmed off. They're not hanging over the road anymore. Someday I ought to clean this up. Yeah, I just noticed something. This branch right here is dead. I think it's been laying there a long time. All this other branches are from that tree there going down. But that top one there, I guess when that fell down a couple years ago, I forget what year it was. Yeah, because I remember cleaning it up, but I don't remember what year. Anyway, that branch there was the top of that tree. Yeah. So when that fell, that probably took the top of it, because that was right here. So when it fell, that probably took part of that tree out with it. Yeah, I just cut these two out, a week ago maybe. Yeah. Okay, that's done. Yeah, where that tree's broken off, kind of matches the one broken off up there. And now that one's already rotten. Okay, well, at least it's cleaned up over here. That's what I was intending. Oh boy, look at that cloud. Big one over here. Don't know how high they go, but they're being backlit by the sun. Being lit up on the backside. Sun's down in there somewhere, so it's shining up. Well, up to me. Up to me. It's shining over to that one. Look at that nice big cloud. Yeah. I'm not sure. I think there's deer out there. But halfway, almost all the way to the bottom of the trees way back there. It's in the middle of this field, the cornfield, right about there. I think I see those 3 deer that were in here the other day, and they jumped over my fence over that way, or 2 of them jumped over, and one of them went under, the younger one probably. And one of them, one jumped over right away, the other one was caught. He couldn't get through. He went to this corner over there by the road. He just couldn't get through. Finally, it decided they could jump over. Yeah, there's three deer out there. Same 3 deer. Eating corn or eating grass, one or the other. That's all I got for now. I got that cleaned up. That's why I came out here. Look at that ray of sunlight. more than one. Look at that ray of sun. Sunshine. Rays of sunshine coming off the sun. Probably shining through a cloud. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Let's go home. I'm tired. Since this gate's closed, and I'm going to close the gate by the closest to the road on my way out, I'm going to leave the bridge gate open because I'm going to close the gate. Oh, it's already closed. The gate down at the bottom of this hill, this road, is already closed. Oh, look now. Look at those sun rays shining through that cloud. Cool. That's interesting. Yeah. I can see it better with my eyes. The video seems like it's too far away. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just go home and see if I can see it from there. Well, look at that sunlight streaming through the clouds. There's one shining through onto the right, and there's another one farther back that's shining straight down, almost straight down. It almost looks like a spotlight. That's cool. Well, I don't see no deer down here. I still see those deer way out there in that cornfield. Well, anyway, I'm going home. It's all lit up now. I can actually see the sun too. Cool. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, there it is. Probably the last time I'll see the sun today. Oh, I'm going home now. I'm going home. Hey, I'm going home before dark. How about that? How about that? And without headlights. Cool. The sun's going down over there somewhere. Okay, I'm done for today. That's all, folks. There they are. Three's eating hay, more or less, and one's eating grass over there to the right. Okay, that's good. And the calf is getting weaned. She's still balding. I think it's been about a week. I think it was last Thursday, so it's been 5 days. She's been penned up for 5 days. Yeah. Good day. I got something done. There's a few clouds building up, or should I say drifting by. I'll check the weather forecast, see if there's any rain in the area. Big thunderhead over there though. Somebody might be getting rain out of that little one. And there's a big cloud here too. I guess I'll check the mail before I go in. Yeah, it's just about 4:30. Sun's behind there somewhere. Looks like, according to the clouds, as I watch them, they're drifting toward me. They're drifting east. Yeah, all these darker clouds are drifting toward me. But you can really tell these there. They're really moving. Even that big one. Even that big one there. Those are probably moving this way too. Just can't see it because there's nothing to reference. Yeah, they're moving. I guess I better get moving too. I'm going to go in and see if my what do you call it? Report is done for my video. I think that's what they call it. I take all the merged video. Oh, look at that jet way over there. A little bitty thing. Right up there. The clip champ. What I do, I select all the short videos I got, and I put them all in that clip champ project, and then it merges them all together as one big video, long video. It should be done, and once that's done, then I can upload it to. Is it upload or download? Upload, I guess. Upload to YouTube. One step at a time. There's a deer over that way. He came across there. He's going into. He's running along the road now. Oh, I don't know where he went. He's running fast wherever he was going. See if I can see him. He probably went into the woods. There's no fence there, so yeah, I'm sure he went into the woods. Into the trees. I'm here to check mail. Got mail. I see one is my car registration and sticker. If there's rain anywhere, it'd be over that way. Looks kind of dark over that way to the north and northwest. They're scattered over here to the southwest, clear to the south. In the east, well, there's just scattered clouds too. Well, that's it for today then. I'm done. Almost done anyway. I always have one more video. Yeah. I wanted to show the east and the cattle. Big old cloud over that way. Yeah, I'll check the radar, see what the radar shows, if anything's headed my way. There's supposed to be more rain. I think it was Wednesday night or Thursday. Yeah, and today's Tuesday night. All right now. Okay. Now it's the end. Look at that jet streaking. That's a fast one. Well, I think it just looks fast because of the clouds moving in the opposite direction. Yeah, it's gone now. Behind the cloud. 65 at around 4:35 p.m. Well, let's look at the east.